Karissa.
And we're going to be answering all your questions today that you have been asking us. So our first question today is what our thoughts on flare strips are. I use them before on all my horses. I've tried them out because some horses like them, some don't. Cricket absolutely hated them. She did not like the feeling on her nose. She slowed down when she had them on, so I ended up taking them off her and not using them on her. But HB was a bleeder, so I started using them on her, and I saw a tremendously amazing increase in time. She was going faster than before, and I could just tell afterwards her recovery period was way quicker. So our second question is, how often do you ride or run your horses? So I ride my horses just about every other day, sometimes more. It depends on how much I am running them. So I run them depending on the amount of races that there are that week or that month. So I kind of coordinate and I have a calendar and I'll put that all down and I'll just kind of figure it out as I go.
I ride my horse every other day. I've been busy lately with school activities. But I try to ride her every other day, and I just try to keep her legged up. I don't run as often as Payton, but when every chance I get, like just time-onlys or jackpots, I will take her. And I think it's good to keep them fresh in their minds and not work them every single time like I ride her. But, yeah.
So question number 3 is our thoughts on London Gorham. I personally don't know her, so I can't really
say
how I feel about her or anything like that. I mean, clearly she is a fantastic rider. If she can qualify and run at all the American qualifiers and the finals and everything, if she can do that and run with the best, clearly she's an amazing athlete that is saddled on some amazing athletes as well. So that's all I'm going to say about her.
I agree.
My favorite pro barrel racer is question number 4. I have to say Sherry Serby.
Yeah, she's a good one.
I just love how she rides. She's so quiet but aggressive, and she like tells the horse what she wants, and the horse just like listens, and she's super quiet about it, but still gets the horse to do what she wants. So,
my favorite barrel racer, I like a lot, so, I like the new one, Haley Kinsel and her horse sister. I think that, like, I've seen many articles on them, like, being underdogs, and I feel like that sometimes, too.
For sure.
And, I think it's really cool how new she is to the game and how, like, amazing she's been doing in the rodeo circuit this year and last year, and she's, like, proving herself with her sister. So I like her a lot, and that she's pretty quiet, and she all gives it up to sister and how amazing she does in all of her work.
And also about that one horse, too, it's crazy to see someone who, clearly she's a talented rider, but how that one horse brings it out in you.
Yeah.
And how you just have to find that horse and just roll with it. So question number 5 is, what's my biggest pet peeve? Mine, well, okay. I used to hate tie downs.
Oh, really?
I hated tie downs, and now I use one, so I really don't have a big pet peeve anymore. Well, I think that my one might be, I hate it when people ride in their competition bit every day.
Okay, same.
I just don't
I know
like that.
girls that ride in, like, their competition bit, I'm like, your horse is, like, not
it gets them so dull, and they don't listen to you as well when you're making your run, and I want my horse to be like this, like responding super, super quick when I'm making a run, because you're trying to be fast, and you don't want to be having your horse lag on you around the barrel or anything. So, I think that's gonna be mine.
I think that's one of mine too. I think another one is like, I always like ring my horses. I mean, I know like Payton doesn't do it so much, but your horse is working so hard for you, and I think it's nice to make them look and feel the best. So I think taking care. It's like people that don't take care of them like very well. I think that's a big pet peeve of mine because they do so much for us. So
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah. I like the same thing. Mine get when it's obviously it's been in the 50s, so they haven't been getting washed that much. But when it's like summertime, they get bathed every time I ride them. They get a bath. So, what type of music do you listen to when you're on the road? Question number 6.
Well,
rap music.
Yeah, rap music. Pump up.
Cue the rap music.
Rap music.
Yeah, I'll listen to rap music, and lately I've been listening to a lot of motivational pieces. By certain people or podcasts, that sort of thing. So trying to motivate myself, and it's been working. So just listening to that while I'm driving, and we listened to an audiobook last week. So for school, like if I have a book I have to read or things like that, I'll just put it on an audiobook and I'll listen to it while I'm driving. Question number 7. What is the best advice that you would give to a barrel racer that's just starting out? What would you say?
Well, when I started out, I didn't start out very well, and I wish I could have started a lot better. I think one thing is, like, don't rush it. Like, don't spend a lot of time on it, like, hours and hours. I think less than, like, 30 minutes, like, maybe less than 25 even. You don't want your horse to get annoyed with it, and, like, then that'll make them sour to actually, like, wanting to enjoy it and wanting to go. So I think that was something that I think that's really good advice, like, not rushing them and not spending too much time on it.
Yeah, I think so too. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just roll with it. Your horse is probably going to be a beginner too if you're just starting out, because I don't know very many people whose parents saddle them on professional horses when they're just starting. So roll with it. If your horse makes a mistake, fix it next time. Don't beat up yourself or beat up your horse, because I'm really critical of myself, and that's a huge flaw of mine. Even now, I really beat up on myself when I don't do well or when my horses don't do well, and especially on Smoothie, like, she's so young and we're still figuring it out. She's 4 technically, because her birthday isn't until May, but she'll make a run and I'll just beat myself up afterwards, and I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, she's a colt, she's still gonna make mistakes, she's young, so just roll with it.
Yeah, I think that's me too. Like, I think I beat myself up over it in, like, our run, and, like, that was actually pretty good for, like, where we're at in, like, our training. Like, don't beat yourself up over it.
Don't compare yourself to other people.
Definitely don't compare yourself to other people, because, you know, like, you don't know if they're, like, on, like, a highly trained horse, and they're just saying, like, oh, like, I trained it. Yeah.
Question number 8, what is your favorite supplement? So we both feed American Family Feed.
Yeah, American Family Feed.
That's our, like, it's not a grain, it's, I don't even know what to call it. It's just a feed. It's alfalfa blend.
It's like, it's kind of like alfalfa, just like things, but it has like other nutrition stuff, and I don't other vitamins, like really overall health for like their coat, and just them keeping a good weight, and just basically overall pretty good. I don't really feed a supplement. I just give them that because it has everything I already need. I just give, like, electrolytes every single time, no matter what the season is.
Keeps them drinking water.
Yep. And then MSM sometimes.
That's what I give too.
Yeah. I think I started giving it because you give it to horses.
Yeah, so I feed by Oxygen. I feed XT10. And I love that stuff. I can feed it to any horse of any age, and they will all get benefits from it the same. It's mostly a joint supplement. It does help with their stomach a little bit. And then HB specifically, I give her Bleeder Stop because she's a bleeder. But now that she is on break because of her injury, she's getting a little break off of supplements.
Yeah,
so
I think I like Oxygen products too. Yeah,
absolutely. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Question number 9, teaching young horses collection and solid stops. How would you do so? So what would you do?
Okay, well, I don't know. I guess don't put a harsh bit in their mouth, number 1, okay, because that's...
O-ring snaffle.
Yes.
Every time.
Works the O-ring snaffle.
I ride all my horses in those, so.
Yeah. I have like a deep ring, but it's like the same thing.
Be quiet. Just take your time, nice and easy. Don't expect them to go from kind of lollygagging in their stops, like stopping, to going whoa and stopping and side stopping and everything. Don't.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
I think for a solid stop, you need to really use your seat and verbal. Like that's how like you're supposed to like normally ride.
Slowly transition.
Yeah. And like different speeds too. Don't just do it at the lope. Like start at the walk, especially with collection.
Exactly. Do that.
Yeah.
She's a pro on collection, guys. You should see her horse working.
Yeah. Collection, I think what I started out with, it took me, I want to say like...
Only like 6 months to get her really soft.
To get her where she is now, like 6 months. So, like, don't expect it to happen, like, in 6 weeks. Like, that's not happening. Soft bit.
Every day. Work.
Yeah, repetition. Repetition's good. I was just going to say that. Start at the walk. You know, and don't do it for, like, laps and laps. But it's, like, the slightest touch, too. It's like hot potato, I think. That's what I think it is. Like, you're holding it, and you're just feeling for that slightest, like, little give, and then you give, like, right away, and, like, you give them for it to reward them. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Like, you don't want them, like, holding that forever and then letting them go, because then... Yeah, I think like that. It's like the slightest little touch, and then as you go on, as you keep asking for it, then you ask for a little bit some more at different speeds.
Perfect. I like how you said that.
Yep. That's
my
good.
girlfriend. Best drills or exercises for reactive/ADHD horses. I don't know. Like, they're going to be a little bit slower to learn, so they're not going to want to... They're going to be very quick to move on. They're not going to want to focus for as long. I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
They're going to want to move on. They're not going to focus. So don't drill. So I wouldn't say the best drills or exercises for horses. I would more just work with them, see what they need, because horses, if you tell them what to do, they should do it immediately and then move on. Don't stay bogged down in everything. And
yeah, they'll let you know if, like, they understand it or not. If, like,
they
you'll know.
tell you so much stuff. You just have to watch them, listen to them. Like, they will tell you. They may not verbally speak to you, but when they're ready to move on, don't... Yeah. When they're ready to move on, don't keep doing the same thing over and over. Like, if you're doing a circle and they kind of, like, do it okay, and, like, you're like, okay, this is good. This is improvement. Move on. Don't keep circling, and waiting for them to keep doing it.
Yeah, so they're going to get annoyed and frustrated, and then you're going to get annoyed and frustrated, and it's just all going to crumble. Like, even with, like, my horse, she doesn't have, like, that, and she's, like, not a colt, but she gets frustrated and, like, frazzled really easy, and then because of that, I get frustrated, and then, like, it all just turns into mush.
They're just almost anxiety, like, they're so ready, they want to work, and then they get frustrated and so pissed off, and you don't let them work, and
they're like, let's go, like, they're done. So, like, just, I think, like, yeah, what you said, like, move on.
How/what do you focus on during a run? I focus on making a clean run. I don't like to say not hitting barrels, because then all your brain hears is hit the barrel. But if you say I want to have a clean run, your brain hears I want to have a clean run. So the brain doesn't interpret the not. So you want to keep telling yourself clean run. That's what I tell myself. I say I trust my horse. I've trained for this moment.
That's pretty good.
Whatever happens.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing you can do during a run.
Yeah.
Besides run your horse the way you practice. So if you did not practice properly, there's no way to fix it during one run.
Yeah, like,
you gotta go back
during your run.
You gotta go back and start practicing all over again. So
yeah.
I think that's what I would say.
I don't really know what to focus on. I haven't ran in a little while. But
it's been a break.
It's been a little break, you know.
With her, because normally I'm there with her and I'm kind of coaching her through it a little bit, helping her, because I feel like you lack confidence. That's what your thing is. So with her, I would say what would she focus on during a run must be, I've practiced for this, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Don't doubt yourself.
And I have to also, I think, for me and, like, any people out there, like, just have trust in your horse, because, like, you've been working them, and you're there at the race because you know that you feel like they are ready for this race.
Exactly. You wouldn't haul them out if you know that they're not ready.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think I have confidence in your horse, and, like, I think that's something for me that I really need to work on, too.
Absolutely. And the last question, top 5 favorite bits.
I want to buy so much more.
I am a bit fanatic. I just love bits. It's so bad. I literally...
She's like 10 or something.
Oh, I have way more than that. Yeah, so we both run our horses in a Sweet 6 chain link. I love that.
Yeah, I got it from her.
It works pretty good. Yeah, they work really nice in it. I like how my horses feel. I think it's really crucial to my training program because all my horses have probably been in that bit before. My other one that I love, I got from Michaela Woolsen, and
I've heard good things about them.
I love it. The Willow bit. A1. If you guys can buy one, go talk to her. I think she's Andrea Equine or something is selling them now for her. They are amazing. They're like O-ring snaffles. They got here. I'll try to this, and then like they have little loops right here, like separated. and they have tons of different mouthpieces, and they just feel great. It's like a Snaffle, except it doesn't have the full range motion of the circle.
Yeah, it's just
the
little
portion that they have marked off. So I love that bit. All my horses have run in it except for HB. I ran my mare Iris in it. Crickets ran poles in it before, and barrels in it. Lily started out in that bit, and Smoothie still runs in that bit. So that's what I run her in all the time, and I just love how my horses
It's a pretty
feel.
solid bit.
Everyone can use it. And then O-ring Snaffle. Obviously.
Yeah, definitely. O-ring Snaffle.
Yeah, so I use that every day. That's what I ride my horses in every single day. I'd like to have a Hackamore in there, my top 5.
Yeah, I have a Hackamore.
So, Little Ass Shank is what I've used on my horse. My old mare Iris that I had, she ran with me barrels and poles, both in a Hackamore. Little S Shank, she loved it. I think that eventually Smoothie is going to end up in that bit. I have a feeling she's going to run as Hackamore, so a little scared. But,
I ran Nyla first in a Hackamore.
Just a normal, what do I use? It's a Sherry Survey.
A medium shank, right?
Medium shank. And then I have the dog bone and the twisted snaffle. Cricket runs in the twisted snaffle. HB runs in the dog bone mouthpiece. So the dog bone has 3. And they just have different feels. The snaffle's a little harsher because it's only 2 pieces like this. So it has more bite to them. And Cricket's pretty strong. So it kind of controls her, but it's not too much to the point where I'm hitting barrels because I'm over using it. And then HB, same thing. It's pretty soft, but it's enough with the break in it that she feels good in it. So I love those bits. Those are my 5.
I have to agree with pretty much all of them because
we use all the same.
We use all the same bits. I mainly just use 3. I only run in the sweet 6 bit. I don't even ride.
But most of those, except for the Snaffle, I would only run in. But I love how my horses feel in when I work in them.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for asking us questions. We're so glad you included us on your journey, and we are hopefully gonna answer some more later on.
Yeah.
So, bye guys.
Bye.
Stop till we're legends.
And we're hopefully, you can hear them so bad.